He gives you a little hint that the previous DARPA chief was a doppelganger, the one that was in the prison with you, because he's the angel of death or something. And when he went to collect it, it wasn't really the DARPA chief.
Okay, yeah. Let's establish that. So that was kind of what I was alluding to. Is the DARPA chief was actually another boss character that you just don't fight. His name is Decoy Octopus.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a it's another one of them. You just don't know because looks like the DARPA chief.
Yeah, I was because he brings up Decoy Octopus. I'm like, did I fight Decoy Octopus?
This is very forgettable. Yeah, that was him. It's so weird. But I guess it's their way of maybe. I wonder if at a certain point they did the whole thing and had him die of a heart attack or whatever, and they're like, oh shit, that doesn't make any sense because of this, and this, and they're like, let's just add another character in it called Decoy Octopus.
That's probably what happened. I mean, I think that's kind of what happens with a lot of the Metal Gear explanations is that they're like, oh shit, that didn't make any sense, did it?
Can we use nanomachines on this? It's like, nah, it won't work. Okay. Let's make up a boss character. Okay. He's a decoy, right? Yeah, his name's Decoy. Well, what's his other thing? Octopus? I guess he had 8 arms. That would have been more interesting.
We'll roll with it.
Yeah. Anyway, so there you go. We another weird boss fight that doesn't exist. And then the rest of the game is dealing with the actual Metal Gear Rex itself. Now, to get there, turns out we had a card key, but we only had 1, and it requires 3. This is going to be interesting. I'm not sure how to solve this. Oh, the key is heat sensitive. So it changes shape based on the temperature of the room you're in. That's interesting. I think
Hope you like backtracking.
a long time ago we had a thing where we were asked a question about like annoying side quests or annoying quests in gaming.
I remember that.
And I brought this one up specifically.
I agree.
Yeah.
Now that I've played it, I agree.
Use the key, okay, and then go to somewhere cold and stand there for a little bit.
We call that padding where I come from.
Yeah, that's like a really crude amount of padding is a stand there for a while. Okay, it's cold now. Go back and use it. Now it's got to be hot. All right, let's go back to the furnace. Stand there.
I just kept checking my inventory. Like, has it changed yet? Has it changed yet? Has it changed yet? Okay, good. I was like, I hope to God after the heat one, after heating it up, it does not cool down. I do not want to backtrack all this way again.
Oh, yeah. There's like a timer. That would suck.
Yeah, Otacon's like, well, the problem is if you do the heat thing and then you come through the cold, it's going to freeze up and you're going to change shape again.
Shut
Says
up,
like,
Otacon.
basically.
Can we just find a microwave?
Yeah.
That would have been amazing if there was like a microwave. You could just like beep beep beep.
That could be like one of the alternate ways you could do the mission.
But the ultimate way to ruin an annoying side quest is to prove that it was also counterintuitive. And here it
And that
turns
you're
out
just
it
a
was.
fucking pawn.
You were a pawn the whole time. You just activated Metal Gear Rex.
What? How did this happen?
Well,
Alex?
the reason is that they couldn't actually get the information out of the DARPA chief,
Yeah, out of the DARPA chief.
so they needed you to do it.
Yeah, Mr. Master Miller turns out to be liquid with some sunglasses on. Fucking hilarious. He just like takes them off and like lets his hair down.
Question.
So, Snake, did you like my sunglasses?
I have a slight question with this. I guess when I was playing it, it didn't click in my head. But when they're talking on the thing, is he actually seeing them as well?
No, right? I don't think so.
But then why does he take his sunglasses off?
I guess just for like the player. I don't know, because like the little portraits. I don't think they can actually see the portraits back and forth. Because it's just like the thing in your ear and it rattles your bone or whatever. And
Yeah.
So why show it?
I don't know, for the player.
I guess it's for
reveal.
I get that it's for us, but there's so many things that are visual with it.
That's
it's,
true.
It's
That's
like
true.
You can see if he has like his suit on or not.
yeah. It's just
I don't know.
so dumb, but it's so funny.
I don't think they ever explain that.
Yeah, because he undoes his hair and the glasses.
Yeah, and he's
and
like, liquid.
Look what.
It's like he's just super intuitive. Snake is. He just pieced it all together. Well, you did it. You summoned Metal Gear Rex. So here it is. It's we're basically at our boss rush here of final bosses. The first instance of Metal Gear Rex. You're shooting a large dinosaur that also screams like a dinosaur. I like that they coded that.
Just like in Otacon's Japanese anime.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Stingers, right? Everybody use stinger missiles here?
Yeah.
Stingers and chaff.
Yep, there you go. Stingers and chaff. We get a little bit of story here with Gray Fox helping you out, coming back. I like that. Did you point your missile at him and try to shoot him?
Yes.
And did he go?
It didn't work.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did like some of the extra narrative here too. This is a very PS1 thing, but they were using not live action, but
FMV.
live footage.
Yeah.
It's not the first time that it happens in the game, but you see like inside a science laboratory and it's about like the whole genome project. And apparently Liquid Sword is mad at you because he thinks he's the inferior brother. He got the recessive genes.
Yeah, you're both clones of Big Boss.
Yeah.
And somehow Liquid Sword got the shaft end of the stick. What is he inferior in anyway? I'm not clear on that.
Well, so there's a misunderstanding of what genes are in this entire discussion, which makes it really cringy. There's a recessive gene and a dominant gene, and that recessive and dominant don't mean good and bad, or bad and good, I guess. It actually
strong and weak.
It kind of means strong and weak, but the gene itself doesn't make you stronger or weaker. Recessive just...
Oh, yeah. It's just you're more likely to get
Yeah.
trait.
If you have a dominant gene, that's the gene you will get. If that's the one that you get, the allele. So it doesn't really make sense what they're talking about of recessive versus dominant genes. Like, that's not how it works. Okay. But that's how Liquid interprets it, so I'm kind of surprised he got this far in life. But like by this theory, like somebody would have like raised their hand like, hey, Liquid, I don't know if you know what you're talking about. But he thinks that he got the bad genes. So they engineered Snake to be the stronger one, to get the good warrior genes. And then apparently when you do that, all the bad warrior genes have to go somewhere. So they just use those to make Liquid, I guess, is what he means.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
It doesn't really make any sense. But there you go.
Sounds like a plot of a bad movie.
It sounds like an 8-year-old wrote this.
Yeah. The good part and the evil part, they separate them.
Yeah.
We'll blame it on apoptosis.
And we also haven't talked any about Fox Die.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Which is the real culprit behind all of the 2 heart attacks.
Yeah, so one of the characters you're interacting with, her name is, was it Naomi, right?
Naomi, yeah.
Yeah, Naomi. And turns out she poisoned you with something called Fox Die, which is what everybody else died of, heart attacks. And she's really working against you because you killed Gray Fox in the second game.
Yeah.
So he's like, you're poisoned. And you're like, oh, fuck it. Whatever.
Yeah. Super lazy writing. There's a lot of really lazy things in this in the story, which you can kind of forgive because it's so complicated that at certain points they're just like, we just got to put something in here to explain this random thing. But I found it really annoying that characters just die from Fox Die. It kind of cheapens the experience. Definitely the ending. It's like, come on, that's lame. But anyway, we'll get to it.
Yeah. Cliche number 3, 4, 5 in the book of movie cliche.
Hey y'all, don't forget to subscribe to them button mappers.